Hello and welcome to a new reaction video. My name is Larissa and today I'm going to react to Squid Game episode 4 from season 3. Before I start, I want to tell you that if you already want to see my reaction to the last 2 episodes, they're already available on my Patreon under the early access tier. If you subscribe to that tier, you get early access to all of my videos. But yeah, like I said, the finale is also already available under there. Beside that, there's the uncut reaction tier. That'll give you access to my full reactions. This episode is an hour long, so you can just see my full hour-long reaction without cuts to the episode. That also goes for the last 2 episodes, of course, and the other episodes I recorded before. Everything is available uncut. So the link to my Patreon is in the description. If that sounds interesting to you, check it out. And yeah, I recorded the first 3 episodes last Friday when it came out. It's Monday now. Over the weekend I uploaded the first episode and there were some comments who were like, if you think these first 3 episodes were heavy, that was nothing. Be prepared for what's coming. Apparently it's really, well, I want to say bad, but as in good for the show, but bad for the characters. So I feel like I'm gonna cry a lot. My friend, the one who I mentioned before, she also continued watching already and I got a lot more crying Snapchats, so I'm a little scared. At least I haven't gotten any spoilers yet, just that it's gonna be bad. Anyway, I am really excited to continue. Of course, we ended on the game with the rope where they had to jump and Ji-hoon took the baby over there. And the last thing we saw is that he got over, he tried to get back, but he couldn't because everyone was just like going now. And then, yeah, the very last thing we saw is that one guy, he got over and then he started pushing people off. So then you finally make it till there and then you get pushed off. That's pretty messed up. But yeah, that's where it left off. I'm really curious who's gonna survive this game. I really want her to survive the game because her baby survived now. Please survive too, but I don't really know how because her ankle is super fucked. But yeah, I am very excited to find out. So let's watch episode 4. Ah, he does have a point. He is playing the game. It's not even a really bad idea, but it's messed up. I mean, you can push him off, number 100. We don't like him anyway. Ugh. Need to have good stamina for that, to keep doing it. Oh, and the timer, it's running out. Imagine being afraid of heights. I honestly think this, having to play this would automatically make you afraid of heights. Yeah, true. This is a mess. Oh god. Oh. This is intense. Great way to start my morning. Oh, and then you're already exhausted and you haven't even crossed the bridge yet. Everyone's getting ruthless. I'm mostly scared for her. I just want her to get across. And him. Yeah, and Minsu. Like, he's an asshole, but he's still the baby's father, and I am pretty invested in their storyline. Whoa. Yeah, I think he's gonna be so exhausted that he can't. Yeah, why doesn't he just push him? Oh, speeding. Yeah, of course he makes it again. Fucking asshole. No, girly. Oh, she's trying. No. This is making me sad. I'm rooting for her so hard. Oh. He has to do it. I think she's giving up.
그 여자랑 같이 있는지 난 몰랐다고. 준이야, 나는 너 찾으려고 했어. 너랑 아이 어떻게든 지키려고 했어. 너랑 어떻게든 나가서 잘 살아보려고, 행복하게 살아보려고. 그래서 그런 거라고. 그러니까 일단 가자. 살아서 아이도 데리고 다 가야지. 내가 도와줄게.
Honestly, the least he can do right now. Oh, he didn't know. I feel like it's almost impossible to get across yourself, so...
What the fuck?
Oh my god! Intense! I'm again just like, how are like some of these people gonna survive this? Is everyone just gonna die? Except for the few who are there now? Yeah, get him off. Whoa. Hey! Be gone! Did people just take their shoes off? Oh, that's Minsu! He took the drugs. Oh, Minsu, go! Please! Oh, God. He's having a bad trip again. Hella creepy. Does he think he's flying or something with the shoes? What is Ji-hoon gonna do? I feel like he's really just gonna run across and get her anyway, but I really wouldn't know how. Damn. Go now, otherwise I won't be mad if he pushes you. Nah. I feel like that's the scariest part. If you're just hanging there, you know you're gonna fall. No, no. No. No, I can't. No. No, the episode is called 222. Shut up. No. This is brutal. I try to keep reminding myself I'm watching Squid Game, so... And I'm like, yeah, we know it's gonna happen, but they get me every time. Oh, like I said, great way to start my morning. Now from all the people, like the three of them who were together, trying to protect the baby and all three of them are dead. Okay, we're at this storyline now, trying to get myself back together. Yeah, but they know. Minsu. I think Ji-hoon knows that he's the father. I think he suspects something because he saw them talking. Damn, so little people left.
Putting that baby in the game was genius.
How?
Glad you enjoyed it. I had no idea the game would turn out like that.
I hate these people.
Well, now that the mother is eliminated, maybe we should just eliminate you too.
One way or another, we all saw that baby cross the finish line.
That's true. It's not fair to eliminate someone who crossed the finish line.
What about all of this is fair?
It's dependent on 222. And if 222 is eliminated, baby must be eliminated.
Cross the finish line separately from its mother should be considered an independent participant.
Why don't we just ask the host?
How about having the baby play player 222 in the next game?
Oh.
So what changes?
If the baby competes in place of her mother, both the voting and the game will be more interesting.
What is wrong with these people?
If our host is so sure of himself, let's do that.
Okay, agreed.
That's why the episode is called 222.
222 is back from the dead.
222 is invincible! And I knew it!
No. So that also means that the people who play the game by killing other people because they're like, oh, then there's more money for us, that they will also try to kill a baby now. The fact that he is still in this is insane.
이제 딱 8명 남았는데 그럼 상금이
448억을 8명이 나누면 56.
56. 난 딱 이 정도면 된 것 같은데.
But I also feel like now that the VIPs are here, they're not gonna agree with that because they think it's way too interesting now.
다섯 번째 게임의 결과를 알려드리겠습니다. 현재 남은 참가자는 9명입니다. 1인당 상금은 49억 6천만 원입니다.
왜 남은 참가자가 9명이야?
100번, 125번, 222번, 333번 생존한 참가자는 9명입니다.
222번? 그 여자애? 그 애는 아까 죽었잖아! 다들 봤잖아!
222번 참가자는 지금 저기 있습니다.
That is not okay. Still, I hate that the CGI baby looks so fake.
지금 저 애가 222번이라고?
그게 말이 돼? 저 깐나네가 갑자기 참가자라고?
222번 참가자입니다.
Yeah, I have to agree with them. That doesn't make sense.
죽은 엄마 번호도 물려받고
49억을?
그렇습니다.
씨발!
근데 아까 뒤졌어.
The fact that they're so mad about this really shows what kind of people they are.
우리는 죽도록 게임에서 그 돈을 벌었는데
Yeah, and that baby lost its mother.
우리랑 똑같이 상금을 나눠 갖는 게
상속되는 거야? 그럼
Fucking dogs.
저 돈 상속해 줄 거냐고? 7억이나 줄인다는 게 말이 됩니까? 나 이거
These people are going crazy.
죽었으니까 애도 탈락입니다. 안 그래요? 그래 맞아 탈락. 저 애도 탈락이야. 저것도 죽여야 돼. 맞아요. 저 애는 절대로 인정 못해요.
Everyone is just insane here. The way 5 grown men are saying they have to kill a baby.
그 애새끼 이리 내놔.
같이 뒤지기 싫으면 내놔.
참가자들 사이의 물리적 폭력 행위는 더 이상
Okay,
용납하지
good.
않듯 부디 협조해 주시기 바랍니다. 마지막 게임까지 오신 여러분을 축하하는 의미로 저희가
Oh, the
특별한
suits.
선물-
주민번호 뭐요? 자꾸 저짝이랑 눈깔 맞추지 말고 이 집 주인 아는 거 맞아요?
나니까요. 범죄단체 조직원이라고요. 아 여기 증거도 다 있잖아요.
나가 조직폭력배 마약 조직 수사만 뭔 범죄 조직에 이런 꽃분홍색 옷 입고 이런 애기들 장난
뒤집어 쓰고 그들을 섬으로 끌고 가서 애들 게임을 시키고 죽인다니까요.
그것을 당신이 봤어?
아니 제가 본 건 아니고요. 지금 그 섬을 열심히 찾고 있는 중이에요. 찾으면 바로 연락이 올 겁니다.
They think he's crazy.
그 돈은요?
이 동네 사람들 집에 장독이나 장판 밑에 돈 꼽을 쳐놓고서
옆에 있는 이놈이 그 한 패거리예요. 딱지치기를 해서 사람을 끌어모으는 놈인데 이게 생기면 멀쩡해도 아주 잔인한 놈이라고요. 이 새끼가
Oh yeah.
가위바위보 하나 빼기를 시켜가지고 내 진짜 7억인 같은 분을.
Well, I really kind of forgot about that part. That was the beginning of season 2, of course. Yeah.
제가 지금 말했잖아요.
이름, 나이, 주소, 직장 뭐 그런 거.
아니 왜 그런 걸 저한테 물어봐요? 세금으로 월급 받는 경찰들이 할 일 아닙니까?
아, 전력이 아주 화려하시더만. 납치, 감금, 폭행, 공갈 협박, 불법 주심,
Nice.
동물 보호 위반까지 10손가락 꽉 채우셨어.
Yeah, but now he has to kill them. I wonder what his plan is.
제가 총을 맞은 곳이 섬이에요.
반경 20km.
The fact that he just knows, the way he's looking at them, ugh.
게임이 끝날 때까지 남은 건
하루 안에 여길 다 뒤지는 건 불가능합니다.
우선 확률이 높은 쪽부터 뒤져봐야죠. 선장님 생각은 어떠세요?
그쪽은 아닐 거야. 조류도 세고 중국 배들이 자주 넘어와서 그런 데서 굳이 그 게임 할 리가 없잖아.
You don't believe that, right?
북쪽은 2호선이 수색하라고 하겠습니다.
한번 해보자고.
박영길 선장 수집 확대했는가? 얼른 연락해야지. 피해 사실도 있는데.
늦어갖고 아침에 하려고 했는데.
키우던 개까지 뒤졌는데. 얼른 연락해서 알려줘야지.
전화 한 번만 하게 해주세요.
어디다 하시게?
변호사요. 내 폰 줘요.
된다니까.
박영길 선장님이십니까?
네네.
아 여기 시방 무진경찰서인데요.
Oh no.
절도 사건이 발생해갖고 연락드렸습니다.
우리 집에 도둑이 들었다고요?
주민 신고받고 출동해갖고 현장에서 검거했습니다.
Oh, that's how they got there. The neighbors called them.
아 근데
박 선장님 마당에 묻어둔 옷을 훔치려고 했어요.
도둑놈이.
Yeah, now he knows if he's gonna call them, he is fucked.
그 이름은 최우석. 40대 남성이에요. 그거 혹시 아시는 분이라?
전혀 모릅니다.
아니 근데 이 사람이 그 자꾸 그 이상한.
No, don't tell him everything.
그 사람들을 그 섬으로 이렇게 납치해갖고 범죄단체 소속이라고. 그리고 그 거시기 그 저 분홍색 옷 있잖아요.
그래. 여기 서장 나오라네. 싹 다 벗을 수 있어.
진정해.
But I fear it's too late already now. I don't know what the captain is gonna do. Maybe take away their phones or something. I don't know.
아까 그 이런 말씀 중에 저가 거시기였는데 키우시던 개가 죽어버렸어요. 그 최우석 씨가 죽은 것 같은데.
I mean, honestly, if you just leave your dog there, you don't deserve to have a dog. And the fact that the dog was this aggressive also shows that he can't raise a dog. Well, he was an intruder though, but still, it was an aggressive dog.
자, 얼굴 대.
Yeah, this is important.
방향사는 들어가 있어.
Oh, and then he's not gonna pick up.
무슨 점하고 올게.
No.
2호선입니다. 말씀하세요.
우리가 노출됐어. 지금 급히 안에 있는 놈들.
What? They're also working for them? Fucking hell. I feel like he's gonna kill everyone, except for him. He's just, I don't know, he's gonna do something. Okay, at least he could warn him. Oh no. Oh, he's really killing everyone.
방향사 어디 갔어?
Hey.
당신 누구야? 정체가 뭐야? 그때 왜 날 구해준 거야? 난 명령에 따라서 뿐이야. 당신한테.
Oh, from his brother, I think.
늘 어떻게든 살려놓으라고 했어. 그 섬이 어딘지 알고 있지? 지금 그 길 간다고 네가 뭘 할 수 있을 것 같아?
Yeah, this all kind of felt for nothing from the start. Like, it's an interesting storyline, but there's nothing he can do.
그 섬 어디야? 애초에는 죽은 목숨이었어. 대장이 날 다시 살게 만들었지. 어디야 말해! 덕분에 재밌었다.
Oh yeah, the dinner. There's a bit more people now though. And the baby is there in the crib. Oh my god. What are they gonna do? Give it milk?
충분히 준비되어 있습니다.
The pig just standing there in the middle. Ugh, disgusting, man. Are they gonna give it a little suit? Oh, they do have milk. Okay, at least that's something. I was like, are they even gonna feed it? This random masked person.
I'm a little worried. The baby may have lowered each player's share of the cash, but won't a majority still want to stop the game for that much prize money?
The final game will definitely take place.
How can you be so sure?
They have no reason to vote no.
Okay.
They know for sure they'll survive.
Sounds like you have a plan.
이제 다음 게임의 속행 여부를 묻는 투표를 시작하기 앞서 공개하겠습니다. 여러분들이 직접 탈락자를 결정하실 수 있는 게임입니다.
뭐? 누가 떨어질지 우리가 정한다고?
This sounds like Squid Game the challenge. I love that reality show. It was really fun.
탈락자를 결정하시면 나머지 분들은 모두 게임을
Oh.
통과하실 수 있습니다.
3명만 탈락시키면 된다는 거예요?
그렇습니다.
최소 3명만 탈락해도 된다는 건 3명 이상 탈락할 수도 있다는 뜻 아닌가요?
그렇습니다. 하지만 그 선택권은 여러분에게 있습니다.
몇 명이 탈락할지도
우리가 결정한다고요?
쉽게 좀 설명해봐요. 뭔 말하는 거야 지금?
Yeah, this is still really vague.
누가 탈락할지도 다 우리끼리 결정할 수 있다.
마지막 게임의 탈락자는
The baby! Oh, CGI baby.
투표를 시작하겠습니다.
There's like this Dutch, well, video maker, I guess. He makes like TikToks and Reels. And he made a sketch with like a doll. And he was like, yeah, Squid Game CGI baby, born in the games. And then he just made a sketch with it. I watched it until halfway because I was like, okay, if I'm gonna finish this, I'll have spoilers. But he's so fucking funny. Yeah, duh. Yeah, and then that money is right in front of you. They really know how to play with them. He's gonna choose no for the baby. I hope. Don't be an asshole. What? Your child is involved in this. I feel like he would even sacrifice the child for his own winning. Honestly.
222번. 222번은 의사결정 능력이 없는 관계로 기권으로 처리하겠습니다.
Dude, or their inability to make decisions.
없습니다. 여기 밥 하나만 더 주세요. 다들 이해 없죠? 네, 없습니다. 빨리빨리 투표하고 밥이나 제대로 먹읍시다.
I feel like they're all gonna choose Ji-hoon because they don't like him for constantly voting no.
125번.
Oh, Min-soo. What is he gonna do? Are the drugs still working? Also, he does realize he has no pills left now, right? I think it's pretty funny how it started with like Thanos bringing that, then his friend had it, and now Min-soo took the last two, and they all became kind of dependent on it. Yeah, he kind of has to choose. Are you sure, Min-soo? The thing is, people are gonna hate you for that, so... And it was gonna happen anyway, but yeah, well, okay. It's not like he's gonna choose no.
그만 끝냅시다. 9표 중에 5표 나왔으니까 뭐 굳이 투표할 거예요?
아닙니다. 저도 원래부터 동감이에요.
Sure, I feel like he wasn't. But yeah, kind of the thing like, then at least you get kind of on their good side for this last game, because it was gonna happen anyway.
자, 잔들 들어요. 건배! 제대로 먹어보자고.
맛있게들 드세요.
Honestly, at some point I'm just like, these people deserve to die, but then there's like a few who are still reasonable, and I feel sorry for them.
I can't wait for tomorrow.
Have a drink with me.
倒不如跟我的脚凳子喝。
That sounds sexy. What does that mean?
I'd rather drink with my footstool than with you.
Very sexy. Ah, yeah. Oh, you can maybe at least still save that guy? Oh, it was just his leg, okay. He did warn you.
그 섬만 찾으면 포기합시다. 아직 시간이 있습니다. 살아있는 사람들이 있을 겁니다. 그게 정말 그 섬을 찾으려는 이유입니까?
Yeah.
제 형이 그 섬에 있습니다. 지금 아니면 다시는 그 섬을 찾을 수 없을지도 모릅니다. 도와주세요.
요선도 없이 우리끼리 그 넓은 지역을 타수하는 건 불가능해요.
Also, you lost more lives than you could save, so is it really still worth it?
이쪽은 아닐 거야. 조류도 세고 중국 배가 자주.
So then you already know that it is in that area.
그 게임 할 리가 없잖아.
그 섬은 이쪽에 있을 겁니다.
Nothing ever ends well for anyone in Squid Game, so it's also not gonna end well for them. They are not just gonna let them go.
그 작은 배로 어디까지 도망칠 수 있을 것 같아. 아직 늦지 않았어. 그놈을 데리고 돌아와.
16번도 더 이상 찾지 마십시오. 그게 부대장님한테 더 좋을 겁니다.
But he must have a plan because he could have stopped them already, so.
난 그놈이 어디로 가고 있는지 알 것 같은데. 서현대학병원 소암병동 4100. 어때? 이제 돌아올 마음이 생겼나?
They have so much information about everyone. Oh no.
세 명이면 간단하잖아. 고민할 것도 없어. 456번, 222번 애새끼, 저기 125번 약쟁이놈. 저 새놈만, 저 셋만 탈락되면 6명이서 사이좋게 저걸 나눠가지고 여기서 나가는 겁니다. 확실히 약속을 하자고. 한 팀으로 뭉쳐서 딱 저 3명만 제끼고 76억씩 챙겨서 바이바이 하기로.
3명 이상 탈락할 수도 있다고 했고.
Yeah, I'm very curious about this.
팀으로 하는 게 유리한 게 이건 확실해요.
But you also know how dirty some people play, so.
아닌 사람은 빠지시던가 빨리.
That's your daughter.
우리한테 더 잘 된 거구만.
Little rat.
왜 다시 돌아가는 거죠?
배를 전속력으로 북쪽으로 몰아. 육지에 도착하는 즉시 경찰 신고해. 당신 딸이 위험해.
우리 나연이를 알아요?
안개가 걷히기 전에 섬에서 멀리 달아나야 돼.
I still don't think he's gonna make it. I don't know. Ah, they're listening to them. I'm following them, of course.
내가 다시 섬에서 멀어지고 싶다.
둘 다 죽여.
I feel like he hasn't slept in days.
456번. 그분이 부르셔.
Oh, here we go. Interesting. I'm so excited about this conversation. And is he gonna take off his mask? What's the plan here? Is this her trying to sneak back in?
서서하기에는 긴 얘기야. 너한테 제안을 하나 하려고 불렀어. 너와 아이의 미래에 대한 거야.
I knew something had to happen.
미래란 게 있었나?
너도 짐작하겠지만 다음 게임에서 너와 아이는 다른 참가자들의 타겟이 될 거야.
그래서 갓난 아이까지 게임에 집어넣은 거고 그 아이를 죽이는 꼴을 두 눈으로 보고 싶어서.
난 지금 너와 아이를 도우려는 거야.
네가 우리를 돕는다고?
Oh.
그걸 가지고 숙소로 돌아가 너와 아이를 죽이려는 그 쓰레기들을 죽여.
Honestly, they deserve it, but...
다들 먹고 마시고 한 놈씩 천천히 목을 빼면 아무도 모를 거야.
왜 나한테 이런 제안을 하는 거지?
성길 씨, 정배 씨 일은 유감입니다. 날 죽이고 싶나? 그럼 그렇게 해. 여기 너하고 나뿐이야. 하지만 네가 날 죽여도 변하는 건 없을 거야. 누군가 내 자리를 대신할 거고 내일 게임은 그대로 진행되겠지. 넌 그 게임에서 너와 아이를 죽이려는 그 쓰레기들과 싸워야 할 거야.
Oh, the feeling of betrayal must be hard.
네가 그놈들을 다 죽이고 나면 참가자는 너와 아이 둘뿐이야. 다음 게임은 두 사람만으로는 할 수 없는 게임이야. 그럼 정해진 규칙에 따라서 게임은 여기서 중단이 돼.
So in the end, he is trying to help them because I don't think anyone else knows this.
살아서 여길 나가게 될 거야. 내가 약속하지. 내일이면 너와 아이를 죽이려고 달려들 놈들이야. 먼저 그놈들을 죽여. 그게 최선의 선택이야.
I think it's his only choice.
456번. 아직도 사람을 믿나?
After this? I feel like the longer you are in this game, the more it breaks you. And the fact that he's there for the second time already? Insane. Oh, what an episode. Damn. Good one again. This season is so good up to now. I remember after season 1 when it was done and they announced like, hey, there's gonna be another season, maybe even a third season, and people were really like, what the fuck, why does everything need to get a second season? They're really just trying to make as much money with the show and all. And I'm like, yeah, that's capitalism. But I kind of had the same idea. Like, why does this need to have more seasons? Like, it's finished, right? But they did so well with season 2 and 3. And just that they decided, hey, but after this, it's really done. I really don't think it was too much. Up to now, at least. I still have 2 more episodes to go. I'm not sure if my opinion is going to change. It kind of depends how it goes, but up to now, I've had a really good time watching season 2 and 3. It's really good. And also just the fact that they came up with so many more games. That's also really fun. It's crazy. I have these like red marks here. And I'm like, am I really this stressed about Squid Game? Like normally that kind of happens when you're stressed, right? I'm not that stressed. Maybe it's just hot in here. But I mean, it is really exciting, and sometimes my heart goes racing because what the hell, man? Yeah, let's just start with the beginning. I really couldn't see any way to get player 222 across. It was just impossible with her ankle. I thought the baby was gonna survive because it would be kind of stupid to have her go this whole pregnancy thing and then she has the baby and then the baby instantly dies. I knew they were gonna do more with that. But I had some faith left where I was like, Ji-hoon is gonna think of something and she's gonna get across. So in some way I also didn't expect her to die. I was like, they're gonna do this because she has to be there for the baby and all. But yeah, then this episode, the time was running out. She was just sitting there. the way she tried to jump a little, I was like, oh, baby girl. And then when she like fell through her ankle again, I was like, yeah, there, how are you gonna do this? I was like, are you gonna carry this girl on your back? That's not possible. You can barely get over there yourself. And it's nice that the father of the baby, that he offered to help her. Also that they did have kind of a conversation about what happened, that he killed her friend, and that he was like, I didn't know you were with her and all. I'm still not forgiving him, but I knew that was kind of the case. If he had known, he probably wouldn't have done it. But still, he did it, you know, and I understand she's really mad at him. And yeah, I think he's just such a weak-ass motherfucker for not standing up for his own daughter, to be honest. Like, there were many chances where he could have gone up to her and be like... Or like to Ji-hoon and be like, hey, you know, this is what it's like, and can I maybe hold her? Can I don't know. When the staff was giving her the bottle, like, I get the situation. If you do that, you'd become a target for other people, because these motherfuckers, they want this baby dead. I'm like, that's insane. How can you be like that? Like, of course, we've already seen the true nature of a lot of people, but the moment there is a baby involved and you're still like... We need to continue this game. Even worse, we need to kill this baby because they're jealous the baby is gonna get some part of their money. Then I'm like, whoa, then you're indeed really trash. So yeah, I understand. Also, it's maybe a bit of a coward choice, but I also understand why he tries to stay on their good side and doesn't reveal that he's the father of the baby, because that could be used against him. I understand it, really. But I don't know. We haven't seen him stand up for anyone since the beginning, so I don't really know what to think of him. The thing is, I still hope he survives, and like, is Ji-hoon really gonna raise a random baby? I mean, I think he still would, honestly. He's a good guy. But I still think for the daughter, I still think the guy can change. You kind of see it in the look in his eyes that there's this newborn who's your child. You see in his eyes he does care, but he just feels like he can't really do anything right now. So there's still a part of me that's hoping, like, I hope the father survives and he can get out with the baby and he can still raise his own daughter, you know, even though the mom didn't want that. If he does it well, if he changes, I'm like, okay, then at least the kid still has her father, you know, that's kind of the point I'm trying to make. The way he's behaving right now, does he deserve it? No, absolutely not. He doesn't deserve to even look at that child, but I'm still really hoping there's gonna be a change. He's gonna do something for that child. I don't know. Yeah, anyway, I was talking about the beginning part still, and then I drifted off. It was really sad when she decided to jump. I kinda, at some point, the time was really running out and I kinda saw it coming, like, okay, it's gonna be over. But I really thought she was gonna just sit on that bench, just stay there and then wait for them to come in and shoot her. And in some way I was like, they of course don't know about the whole organs thing, so they just think they're being shot and that's it. I really think I would have just stayed there and waited for the bullet. I don't think I would have the guts to drop myself from that height. It looked so scary. I don't think I could do it. I really don't think I could do it. Oh, it looks so, ugh. But yeah, for us, we know that they try to keep them somewhat alive so they can harvest the organs. So we know, okay, that's a good thing. Even though now the doctor is dead, so, I mean, they probably have another one. We know that this was the better choice, but still, it's so scary to just let yourself fall from there. And of course for the show it was more dramatic to see her fall and see her lying there, so yeah, I get why they did it. But it was so sad. Like, I could have seen it coming from miles away. Like, I had the entire weekend to think about it because I stopped at episode 3 and it stopped at that point, and I was like, how is she gonna get across? And I thought about it multiple times this weekend. For some reason it never occurred to me like, she's gonna die in this game, because I had so much faith that she wasn't. But yeah, she did. And now there is 8 players left. Actually 9, which is still so messed up. I fucking hate these VIPs. It's insane how you can treat human lives like that. But I'm honestly also really like the fact that at least 5 of these 8 people are so okay with killing a baby. It really tells me what kind of people they are. Especially player 100. He just deserved to die from the beginning. I feel for a lot of people, these games, they really bring up their true nature. And it's kind of fucked to see that's how people can be, how they're like. Of course, there's still good people there. I mean, Minsu, I really believe he's not a bad guy. He's just really scared and really, now he took the drugs, so he's kind of, I don't know what he's experiencing, but it looks bad. Ji-hoon, he's also really trying to do the right thing here. But the fact that from 5 of the 8 people that they're so okay with killing a baby, I even feel like the father of the baby, if it wasn't his child, he would also be fine with it. Yeah, that's just so messed up to me. And then I'm like, fucking get rid of this trash, indeed. I don't want to sound like the VIPs, but there is indeed a lot of trash in the world. The VIPs are also trash. Just the fact that you can think like that, the fact that you can do such bad things, and now I'm talking trash in the way as in people who really do bad things, who are okay with killing babies and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, maybe you do deserve to die yourself, but it's also just the circumstances which really, yeah, makes people do this. So I don't know how much he could hold on to that, you know? Anyway, then we have the storyline of the father of the sick child. I don't think he's gonna get away. The moment they realized, hey, that's not the doctor, that's this player, I knew they weren't just gonna let them get away. I'm still surprised that they let them get this far, still on the boat. Was it again to teach her a lesson or something? Or what was the idea here? But yeah, I don't think he's gonna make it, to be honest. Now that I've already heard from people that it's gonna end so badly, which I already kind of expected, I don't think it's gonna end good for anyone. Not even for one character. I really think it's just gonna end with just the games continuing and no one stopping it, and everyone who was supposed to die is just gonna die. That's really what I think, because it is Squid Game in the end. So yeah, but we'll have to find out about that. We had the dinner, of course, as well. It was a lot more people than less, or like in season 1, then it was only 3, I believe. The voting, I don't get it, man. They were so vague with explaining the next game. And I would be like, I don't know, after everything we've been through, is this money still not enough? Are they really only mad because they got a little less than they expected because suddenly the baby is participating? Do these people realize that this baby already lost their mother because of this game and already has, like, how do you say that, like a setback in life? At least let this baby have some money. Maybe this baby can at least do something in the future for themselves, you know? And then they're like, no, that's not fair. This baby didn't even participate and we risked our lives. This baby lost their mom without even really knowing their mom. Don't they realize how messed up that is? Yeah, to still vote yes with a baby in the game is insane to me. And even if the baby wasn't in the game, I still don't understand why you'd still vote yes. Honestly, after every game, why you'd still vote yes after almost dying. Is your life really... It's just the idea that you would die. The chance is so big. Is it really worth that much money? I don't know. I just can't wrap my head around that. Like... Okay, you can get money, but there's a way bigger chance you die. Why risk your life like that? And with huge debts, maybe I get it, but you've gotten this far. You got money now. But yeah, well, I feel like that's the same talk I do after every Squid Game episode. Like, why are they still voting to continue? But yeah, it's happening anyway. And then the last thing, the frontman and Jihoon talking. Yeah, that was interesting. He finally found out it was him, and the way his last question was like, do you still have faith in people or humanity? What did he say? I think people. It was very interesting to end with that. Because he also had that, of course, in season 1 with the old man. I think he was player 1 then. In the end, he also finds out he was just one of them. And there are so many people who are actually just part of them that you wouldn't trust anyone anymore at that point, right? But yeah, it was interesting to me that he's still trying to help him. I feel like he still does sort of care about something. Like, yeah, they kind of became a little close, even though it was a lie from the front man. But there's a baby now. I think he actually does kind of care. But the fact that you participate in this, it kind of says enough for me. But he's still trying to help him a bit. So I don't think anyone knows that. I think he really wants him to get out and get the baby out. So yeah, we'll have to see what that brings. I don't know if Jihoon is going to be able to do it or if he's gonna do it. So yeah, next episode maybe. Oh, I forgot to mention one thing, the whole boat thing. I'm glad they finally found out now that it was the captain, but so many people had to die before they could do something about that. If he had just listened to him before he went like on the whole investigation, yeah, they could have maybe even found the island already. Just the idea that you put on this whole operation, all this time, someone has just been holding you back, keeping you from the island, that must be really frustrating. But yeah, now it's him and the one guy left, for the rest everyone's dead. So I wonder if they're going to find the island now. Now no one is stopping them and they kind of know where they have to look. So yeah, also really curious about that. Just a lot of questions right now about what's going to happen next. So I'm just going to watch the next episode. Like I said, if you already want to see my reaction to the next episode and to the last one, to the finale, they're already available on my Patreon under the early access tier. If you want to see my full reaction to this episode and to the other episodes, you can subscribe to the uncut reaction tier. The link to my Patreon is in the description. Let me know what you thought of this episode in the comments down below. And if you like my reaction, then please leave a like, subscribe, and then I really hope to see you next time. Bye!